welcome to Cooking with Fire. Today, I'm at Station 19 with a very good friend, Sean Gallagher. How you doing, Sean?
What's up, Angie?
This
How
is
you
my
doing?
little buddy. We speak British together.
Yeah.
We're really good friends. And Sean's really not very notorious for being able to cook.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not a very good cook in the kitchen, that's for darn sure. Sometimes, some stations I go to, I'm not allowed to go inside of the kitchen. Hopefully we'll change that.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
We're going to actually do some recipes that we got online to show that even our buddy Sean here can cook at the firehouse or anywhere else at home. And if this turns out well, the wife will definitely be making you cook at home.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the two recipes we're doing today is hamburger on the grill, and we're doing a kind of a Parmesan corn on the cob. So we're going to start with the corn on the cob.
Yes, ma'am.
And why are we starting with the corn on the cob?
We're going to start with the corn on the cob first because according to the recipe, the cook time is a little bit longer than the hamburger. So we want to make sure we get the corn on the cob on the grill. We're going to be using the grill to cook it. So we're going to get it on the grill, get it started, and then we'll start working on the burgers.
Awesome. Okay, so the ingredients for the corn on the cob is a half a cup of mayonnaise.
Yes, ma'am.
5 ears of corn, but we're only going to do 3 right now. So some ears of corn, husked and silk, and all the silk taken off.
Yep.
And 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. But we're actually going to also use some grated
spaghetti
Parmesan.
cheese.
There we go. So we have shaky cheese, spaghetti cheese. Okay, and then chili powder, and then salt and pepper to taste. So now Sean's going to take the mayonnaise and spread it on the corn. So get a good coating all over the corn, really, really well.
Don't be shy. Rub it in.
Get it in there.
That's what I've heard.
Yes. Sean would like to get his hands dirty, but
I'm so sorry.
But we're going to coat them really, really well. And if you feel more comfortable, Sean, you could use your hands if you think it would be better. Okay. So we're going to kind of just get down and dirty with it and get the mayonnaise on the corn.
All right, there's one down.
You want them coated really well. And we're going to do each at a time. So it says to place the corn on the foil. Good. And I need some Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to grab the Parm. I think that's what it says.
I'm going to finish this up. I'll do one thing at a time or else I'll get lost.
Yeah.
That
You
one's
definitely
done.
want to make sure your hands are clean before you touch food, especially if you're going to be...
I promise I wash my hands. I swear I did. I washed my hands.
Okay. And then we're going to do just a little bit of this shredded Parm. Just a little bit. Looking good. And then some paprika. I mean, not paprika, but chili powder. All right. Yep. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. There's some paper towels right there, if you'd like to grab some paper towels. You'll throw some salt and pepper on there. I will.
Do I got to make a noise when I put them on there?
There you go.
There's an Emerald Lagasse. Wow.
Got a little salt, a little pepper. And then we'll just roll them up. And they'll go on the grill. And it says to cook it, in this recipe, it says cook for about 10 minutes. Some people, I mean, it seems like that's kind of...
It's personal preference. Some people like their corn crunchy. Some people like their corn chewy. Some people like it, you know, the blackened corn, the crisp to it. I mean, it's all personal preference. The more you do it, the more times you try it, I guess you'll figure out your
personal preference.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is another recipe that I've never tried before, so I'm anxious to eat up on this corn. I'm gonna get some Parmesan cheese on there. Go ahead. You good?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, I spilled the salt.
On your shoulder.
Which shoulder?
Either one. There you go.
There we go.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. If you're on a low sodium diet, just don't add the salt. Mm-hmm. And then we'll roll this one up. And then we got one more.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry,
reaching.
Pardon the reach. And then put a little bit more on this one. A little paprika. And salt and pepper. So what station you're at, Sean?
I'm at Station 5.
Okay, Station 5. And they don't let you cook there at all?
Nope.
So you're gonna today.
I mean, I do try. I try to help out at least whenever the guys cook, and they're amazing cooks there. So I'm very fortunate to have them.
They should be teachers then, right?
Yes.
All right. So that's our corn recipe. So do you feel confident with that?
I do feel confident.
Could, like, take that back to the station or at home and cook it up?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So we're going to set these aside. Actually, we're going to go put these on the grill and come back and start on our hamburger recipe.
Honestly, if I was just walking out here to grill, I would just leave it right there.
I would not have, it should not be on wood. It should be on
On the concrete?
on concrete.
I'm guessing that's wrong.
It's too close to the railing.
Out on the rail, not too close to the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go here. Okay. This is what I do at my house.
How about that?
Hey, welcome back. Now that we've got the corn on the grill, it's time to work on some hamburgers, right?
Ground beef, making the hamburger
Ground beef.
patties.
All right, so this hamburger recipe doesn't really have a name. It just says hamburger recipe, but it sounds good. The recipe calls for 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of mustard, which is already in here, with a tablespoon of, you could either do ketchup or barbecue sauce. Okay, and a teaspoon of Worcestershire.
Yes.
1 tablespoon of either ketchup or barbecue sauce. And then, what do we got? Small, finely chopped onion, a garlic clove, and some salt and pepper to taste. Sean here has never heard of putting an egg
I have
in
not.
hamburger.
I have not.
Again, Sean is not a cook, so we're going to change that. So the egg actually helps bind the meat together.
No shells.
No shells.
I
Good
can do
job.
that.
Good job, Sean. Great. So then we're going to go ahead and add the Worcestershire. And while you're doing that, you go ahead and dump that in there.
You want me to dump it in there?
Yeah. We're good? There's a little extra in there, so I think
Cool.
we're good.
Perfect.
So do you want me to go ahead and cut this up?
Yes, sure. Oh, stop. What are you doing?
Oh, a safer way to cut the onion. Is this going to make me cry?
No, just you holding a knife next to me has got me scared.
So I'm going to grate the onion. That actually does really well. Huh. And then if you want to salt and pepper to
Yes.
taste, I guess.
This is the salt and pepper. We've got it all pre-mixed, so I'm just going to dump it in there. The clove of garlic. Now this, you're probably going to have to use a knife on. I don't know.
We might be able to grate that up a little bit.
Okay.
I think it said minced garlic, so we'll work with it. We're learning.
I just buy it in the already.
In the jars already
In the
made?
jars already. Yep.
There you go. He's
At the
smart.
store.
Yep. So if you don't know how to really work with fresh garlic, you could do like Sean said and get the stuff that's already grated, and there's different kinds, grated, chopped, things of that sort. You want to set that over there for me? You want me to put this in the pot, in the bowl?
Yes, please.
There's that knife again. I'll be careful.
Just a quick safety tip. Did we cover that? You keep your fingers back when using a knife. If you absolutely have to use a knife, I use a knife as a last resort. I'm scared to death of cutting my fingertips because I've done it before. So
Always keep your fingers
Yep.
curled back and keep the knife low. So we're going to peel this a little bit and just kind of chop it up a little.
yes.
You want to go ahead and start mixing that?
The easiest way to do this isn't the prettiest, but make sure your hands are clean and washed. Any kind of rings or anything, I apologize to my wife. I'll put it right back on as soon as I'm finished.
I'm telling.
But you just reach in there, you grab it, and you start squishing it all together. You mix and toss, and just till it's all nice and uniform, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And if you get a little on your clothes and on the floor, I mean,
We'll just clean it up later. It kind of happens in the firehouse.
yeah.
All right, is this good enough, you think?
Yes.
Just mince a little bit. There we go. So, you'll take your hands out so I don't get you. A little bit more. Get the last of the goodie.
All right.
All right, so we're cooking these on the grill, obviously, while the corn's cooking. We can kind of put it on there at the same time, and then once we put the hamburgers on, the corn should be done right about the same time if we time it out right.
Yes.
Okay. So, after all the mixtures together, this should make 4 small patties, but we like to eat in the fire department.
Yep.
Sean really likes to eat a lot. He's a tall boy. But so we're gonna make what, 3 patties probably?
About 3.
About 3 patties.
Yeah.
Those are good size patties. And we're gonna cook them for about 6 to 8 minutes on each side, or on one side, turning with a total of 6 to 8 minutes.
They did not. All right, so just to give you an idea, that's 1 full pound with everything we've mixed into it. And it just looks all about the same all the way around. And then you're ready to start making patties. And the easiest way to do that, you're ready
Just
to start
grab
that.
it and go.
Yep, just grab a little ball of it.
Okay. So the sound that you hear in the background, that's actually what happens when we're at the firehouse cooking. We could get a call, and depending on what truck you're on, means you might have to go. So that's why a lot of firemen eat really, really fast, because we never know when we'll get a call. But today, Sean doesn't have to get on the truck, nor myself, so
Nope.
we're going to continue cooking. So you might be able to get 4 out of that.
We'll get these ready for them when they get back.
There you go.
All right, so there's a couple of things. There's no real way to judge how big or small. I mean, you make your hamburger ball to patty it out. But one thing that I have learned in the fire department is we had a buddy of mine that was a very good cook. He taught me, I don't know if you guys have ever cooked a hamburger and put it on a grill before, but you get,
Where it gets all fat.
it either turns into like a
round
real round ball, or it gets, it shrinks really bad. And he told me a trick. You want to try and press them as tight as you can and keep them as tight as you can. Push them down, and then you take your thumb, and it's just this simple. You take your thumb and you push a hole right there in the center of it, about halfway down, making it, and he said that will keep them from shrinking.
That's a good little tip.
So,
Does it matter which thumb?
nope,
No.
that's
any
my good thumb.
Okay.
I'm left-handed,
Such
so.
a bad thumb. All right.
Actually,
so
we
I'll
are
go
gonna
ahead
make
and,
we're gonna make
you
about
get-
4 of
you
these
want
things.
that one? These are actually some hearty hamburgers. So we are going to get about 4 out of this. So that's a neat little tip. I didn't know that. And I'll be taking that and using that.
Yes. Slam it, push it,
So,
thumb,
poke
thumb it.
it. Good deal.
There you go.
That's a big burger.
Oh yeah,
This is Sean's burger right here because he's a big boy.
I'm gonna eat it.
You want to do your thumb?
Yep, sure.
All right. So now that the burgers are done in here, we're going to go back outside to the grill and place them on the grill as well. So see you outside.
So now I would open up the grill.
You want to make sure that your gas tank is all set.
So we would turn this on, I would think.
Why do these buttons never work on these grills?
Now.
This is where we're gonna.
Now.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna stop you.
So where do we go?
Oh, because
will
the
you
gas
do?
was on, so I should wait for a while for it to dissipate. How long should I wait?
A minute, 30 seconds.
3 minutes?
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Get
you're gonna
out,
be
really?
safe.
Yes, okay.
Wow.
Hey, we're back and we're outside at our grill where we had our corn put on earlier, right, Sean?
Yes.
It had to cook a little bit before we actually put the hamburgers on. So Sean's gonna open the grill and turn the corn for us. And we have our water, again, handy in case we have a fire or if it gets flared up a little bit.
Tongs, always.
Tong, ta, tong, tong, tong.
Just grab the corn, do a rotation.
So you're gonna turn them, you want all sides brown, so you kind of want to turn it maybe a quarter, or if you do half, flip-flop it. Okay?
Good to go.
So now we'll put the hamburgers on?
Yes.
Awesome, go ahead. These delicious meaty burgers. And so these are gonna cook until, well, actually your preference, right? How do you like yours? You like yours?
Medium rare.
Medium,
Like my steak.
like mooing. I like
Yes.
mine medium well. Looks like the guy's got another call, so be safe, guys.
Bye.
We're gonna cook our hamburgers, like I said, until we get just whatever your preference is as far as meat goes. And we're just gonna let them both cook down until it's time to go.
All right.
All right,
Shut the lid.
shut the lid.
Okay.
And while that's cooking, we actually cooked some a little bit earlier so that we could show you guys the finished recipe. Here it is.
Can't wait.
So our corn, it's just simple mustard and ketchup in these burgers because they are amazing, aren't they?
Absolutely amazing.
You did a great job. High five, buddy.
All right.
So this actually, we have proven that Sean can cook now. So we'll be taking this recipe to the firehouse.
I'm actually gonna
Go ahead and
this
eat.
inside
You
and
can,
eat.
yeah, go ahead with that.
Okay.
But I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you join us again with another episode of Cooking with Fire. And Sean, do you remember the website?
No, I don't.
FayettevilleNC.gov/cookingwithfire. Thanks, guys.
Put me on the spot.
I'm gonna turn off your
I just turn it off.
you turn that off and then go to the back and turn off your gas.
Turn off this, close this, come back here and turn off the propane tank. How's that?
Okay. Tell us the right way then.
Turn off the propane tank first?
Yeah.
Really? Before I turn off the knob?
Yeah.
Because that's the source. It's the source. So you turn up the source, there's no.
And
Yeah. So we'll first turn off the gas in the back.
In the back.